Yo, what's going on everyone? My name is Damien, also known as Qybii. How's everyone going today? I just want to apologize for taking a few days off the hard 50. I know it was supposed to be 50 days straight, but we are so close now. This is day 43. If you guys don't know by now, I'm meant to be uploading, streaming, all the good stuff every single day. But we're back to that routine today. Today is day 43. Let's go. Just a bit of a mental lapse, not gonna lie. I've been really burnt out from work, but it's not an excuse. This is something I really want to do. And no, I don't do it for the subscribers or the likes. I just love talking about basketball to the casual NBA fan to try to get their knowledge up a bit and give them somewhat of idea of some advanced stats. If you're new around here, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot to me, even though I don't do it for that. But if you guys want to keep seeing these videos every single day, I'd recommend it. So without further ado, let's get stuck into today's video. The Chicago Bulls have just been a team that have just been up and down over the course of, I guess, since Michael Jordan's really been there. They haven't had any championship / deep playoffs runs since Jordan has been in the town. Obviously, you had the first and second round, and unfortunately running into LeBron James was Derrick Rose, and we all know what happened after that. But as of recently, even though it's been a weird patch, you know, one of my biggest inspirations when it comes to doing this stuff is Kenny Beecham. He's obviously a big Chicago Bulls fan. And he's just finding all this very interesting, and he doesn't know how to feel. He's really conflicted about whether to be happy that his team is bowling or sad to the fact that they're just another mediocre team year after year. And it's pretty much the exact same case scenario once again. There's been a lot of bright spots, but man, it's just mediocre after mediocre. No real sense of direction. I mean, they kind of had the money now to go get a real superstar in the offseason if they want to, if they can get rid of Vucevic's contract. Josh Giddey is looking great. It looks like one of the biggest trade steals of all time. Just trading away Alex Caruso to get this man. He's been unbelievable since being with Chicago Bulls. He's had 9 triple doubles so far this season. That's more than his whole entire career combined. And yes, we're only in year 3 of his career, but I'm just saying. And don't get me wrong, this is a video about explaining how good they are, and how good they've been playing. But don't get it all twisted. They are still under 500 teams since the All-Star break. But as of recently, these games that they've been winning, I mean, when they went into LA, put an ass beating on the Los Angeles Lakers, and they went into Denver and did the exact same thing. Yes, no Jokic. Yes, the Lakers had all their players just come back from injury, so it's hard to get the rhythm going, the defensive pressure. But it's no excuse, it's no exception. This Chicago Bulls team has been going absolutely ridiculous. And obviously, their most 3 recent games have been against very good opposition. The Sacramento Kings, Los Angeles Lakers, and Denver Nuggets aren't just all walkovers, especially the last 2 teams I just said. Sacramento a bit hit or miss, they're kind of mediocre, just like the Chicago Bulls. But man, if you can walk into LA and give them an ass spanking like this, when they won 16 consecutive games at home, it's just very impressive. But obviously, we're here to talk about one man or 2 people, should I say, has been steering the ship very well. I'm going to start off with Coby because this brother has been playing unbelievable basketball. There's no way he's not one of the favourites to win Most Improved, because year after year, this man has taken an offensive leap, and it's just looking terrific. Like, he's up in points per game massively this season compared to last season. Coby White has been on an unbelievable stretch. His last 3 games have been, for real, some of the most dominating basketball we've seen from any point guard in quite a long time, actually. I know, like, I guess going for 36, 35, 37, 38, whatever, may not be that impressive, but for someone who's under the radar and constantly looked over, because obviously he plays for the Chicago Bulls, not really much televised games, not many this, not many that. They're just really overlooked and not much people watch him. But Coby White has been absolutely hooping the fuck out the last 3 days. Or 3 games, should I say, sorry. Over the last 3 games, we've been averaging a healthy 37 points per game, 3 rebounds and 5 assists. And don't get it wrong, Coby White's just a better Cam Thomas. You can argue the wall on that one. He plays like, I guess, similar game styles, him and Cam Thomas. But man, this brother knows. I'm not trying to say brother to be racist, by the way. It's coming across so bad, but I'm just the way I've been talking for real. But yeah, anyways, Coby White he's just a better player than Cam Thomas. As I said, you guys can argue a wall. It's very similar play styles. He just knows how to get a bucket, and he's a 3-level player, inside, outside, in the paint, whatever you call it. This man can get a bucket, as he's just seen there on your screen. And he's doing a pretty decent job, just averaging over this past 10 games, should I say. His steals per game have actually gone up quite a bit, at 1.7 per game, which is actually a career high for him over any 10-game span of his entire career. Not to mention, he's shooting inside the arc at 58% and 55% from outside the arc. When this man really hasn't been known for his 3-point shooting, he's definitely starting the haters up over these last couple of games and just proving a point that he can shoot. And he's going to be around this league for a very long time to come. This man's still very young of age as well. Literally only turned 25 this year, younger than Luka Doncic, younger than a lot of other stars. I'm not trying to compare him to Luka, obviously. There's levels to this shit, as you guys know. but he's still young and he's still got a lot of years to improve his game and a lot of other things he can learn on as well. He is kind of a cone on defense though, but I guess defense is going to come with age and experience, just like as it did with LeBron. I mean, any really like a longevity player, if you like Jeff Green's a perfect example, or someone who isn't like a great known like offensive threat or whatever, but as he got older, like actually like late or early mid-30s, Jeff Green was actually able to expand his defensive game like to a whole nother level, to the fact where he thought like, oh yeah, I can't bring offense to the floor, I'm going to improve my defense and give this team something that they can value me on. So definitely he's got a few parts of his game to clean up, but Coby White is going to be a borderline superstar in the upcoming years. I have high praise for him. And his partner in crime, Josh Giddey, don't even get me started. I was watching this man versus my Lakers and it was a very tough watch. I almost watched this man got a quadruple double. Obviously that hasn't happened since 1963. I cannot find the box score to that game apparently, but it happened back then apparently. He's been going unreal so far this season, especially he's been very good all season. I'm not going to bring up like his last few games. I mean, I guess I could just real quick, pretty much almost averaging 2 rebounds and 1 assist under a triple-double over the course of his last 5 games. Coming in at 22, 8, and 9. Are you serious? Luka Doncic right there. And if you go over his last 3 games, this man's averaging 24 points, 8 rebounds, and 12 assists per game on only 2 turnovers, which is actually a very good assist to turnover ratio. And his defense has improved a shit ton since his rookie year. That's one thing that OKC fans and people around OKC really criticize him on, but he's definitely tightening up the screws a lot. Don't get me wrong, defenders still take advantage of how well he can't defend. But the fact that he's able to take a massive leap, definitely this season as becoming a Chicago Bull, has probably been one of the best things, the best thing to happen in his young career so far. He's been able to spread his rings properly with this young team, because obviously the ball usage rate just wasn't there for him when it came to OKC. Obviously, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who leads the entire league and touches per game. And not to mention, SGA averages the most points, the most ISO points, you can name it. He just has the ball in his hands a lot, and obviously I was saying Josh Giddey wasn't happy with, especially since OKC told him that he's going to be coming off the bench. So he actually secretly went behind everyone's back and requested a trade, and man, me Chicago Bull, he's just been able to, as I said before, just spread his wings and play his game, and it's been beautiful to watch. Everyone was saying Chicago Bulls got scammed, robbed, whatever you may call it under the sun, but man, this is absolutely still one of the biggest robberies I've seen in a long time in the cases of the NBA, and specifically Chicago Bulls, who just don't make trades at all. And they've had a lot of young rising stars as well. Montez Buzelos has actually had a pretty underwhelming rookie season, but he's been able to turn up the cranks quite a bit the last couple games, getting double figures in each of his last 6 games. And obviously he had an outstanding 60% effort from the floor while scoring 31 points against the LA Lakers just the other night. There's bright spots all around this team, like Kevin Huerter starting to come into his own as well, obviously after being limited to a certain role being in Sacramento, but he's been able to play a bit freer as well. Like we've seen him take some more dribble penetrations, some more dribble pull-ups. It's just something we're not used to seeing with Kevin Huerter. So the fact that he's able to just come to Chicago as well, just like Josh Giddey, and expand his game a bit more has been terrific to see. And Bulls fans should be very excited for your upcoming future. But it's just obviously very interesting what that future is going to look like, with the fact that you guys have so much point guards in your damn team. But man, the future is looking very good. We don't know what you guys' next direction, if you're going to put a superstar around these young bloods, or you're going to trade away for some more capital and just go full tank mode. This Bulls team is really unpredictable. But guys, let me know what you guys think about Chicago Bulls team, and specifically in those 2 players I was talking about. There's a lot of other role players in this team, but I really wanted to focus on Josh Giddey and Coby White. This has been your boy QB. Thank you so much for all love and support, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.